Welcome to Wealth, Health and Wisdom Mastery, a channel where you get tips to help you in your journey to becoming more wealthy, more healthy, and having the wisdom to live and win in life. So today we are going to be discussing on tips, daily tips that you could use on daily for your to increase daily habits for your money and also at the workplace. You'll recall and agree with me that a lot of us spend most of our days, our waking hours at work, either planning to go to work, being at work, and returning from work. And so the work actually takes a lot of our lives, and we need to develop some great habits about how we spend money at work. One of the useful things that we need to remember is that we are at work to solve problems. We've been employed to profess certain solutions and to solve problems at work, and you want to be the best that you can be at work, to be as productive as you can be. And that entails ensuring that in your daily routine that you are focusing on your core objectives, that you prioritize your tasks according to your core objectives and sticking to the most important objective for the day, the most important task of the day, and continuing it and ensuring that you finish it before you go to your B list of things to do. Be the best that you can be. As you do that, your employer will be able to, as you be the best you can be at work, you contribute to the bottom line of ensuring that your employer has the funding it needs to pay you and to provide the extra income promotion that you truly deserve. A second thing that you also want to do at work is to explore opportunities to reduce wastage at work. Explore opportunities to save your employer unnecessary expenses, ensuring all the time that you're working towards the bottom line and being the best that you can be. There are several habits at work that you could also do to improve your improve your wealth in the workplace, and that is taking advantage of every employee scheme that is available. So you have to explore the options where they are available for stock purchase or cooperative plans. You don't want to snub these schemes. You want to at least examine the scheme and see whether those schemes work for you. Also take advantage of other benefits, employee benefits that are available. So your employer may have a membership for certain gyms or services. And if these memberships and discounts that come as an employee work for you, you want to explore those because it's really for your own benefit. A great thing to always remember to do is when you undertake field work or have some spendings that you have done in the course of work, ensure that you put in very quickly for your expenses claim and make sure that those are well sorted out, retired as a great worker that you are. Other things that you could do at work to reduce your costs is to ensure that on your way to work, you try and have your breakfast, which is one of the best meals in the day. If you're not able to have your breakfast from home, you probably want to take some part of your breakfast with you and also have a packed lunch. Reduce the number of times that you eat away, go for lunch, have lunch in a restaurant around your workplace. What you want to do is to save as much money as is possible towards your journey to investing. Other considerations would be reducing that urge to grab a coffee on from the coffee shop on your way to work or coming back or during lunchtime. Try and see whether you could actually make coffee at work, or you could do it as an individual. Have your coffee pack and make, boil water at work and make your coffee. Or there might, as a team, in your own team, you could make contributions and have coffee, have your pot, your coffee things as a team, and then each person can go and make their coffee whenever they decide. That in the long run is much cheaper than going out to pick up the coffee from a coffee shop. That goes with a much higher price. What are the other options that you have? Explore every opportunity that you have during, benefits, like I said, that the workplace does offer to you. In your work, you want to belong to your professional associations, your trade associations. So if you do belong to these groups, sometimes they have membership discounts for several services. It could be the gym, it could be for holiday company, through holiday companies. Use those options where you find them to be much cheaper than trying to get it as an individual on your own account. These little bits here and there do actually add up and help you. Now, what are the other daily habits, money habits that you can incorporate and use on a daily basis? It's worth considering putting yourself on an allowance, have a weekly allowance, your own personal spending, and track your spending every day. And at the end of the month, look at your total spending and see whether you are happy with the way you have spent your money, whether you have made some savings, and how you plan to use those savings. You certainly want to avoid certain habits that that are not very useful in the long term for most people. The things like the betting shop or the lottery. Very few people win, and a number of occasions, people actually are losing their money. So why don't you take control of your money and spend your money in a very predictable manner on things that you know that will certainly give you the returns on investment. So I leave you with these tips to say that consider all the options that can happen, the benefits that your workplace offers. And always remember that you have been employed to solve certain problems at the workplace. And you actually agreed that you could do those work. As a great member of the society, as a person who is always true to themselves, and people of integrity and commitment, also commit to solve the problems at work. That puts you in a better position for a higher pay, for promotion and incentive. So if you have any comments on this video, please feel free to put that in the comment section. If you are benefiting from these tips and they're working for you, we also want to know how these have helped you. And don't keep these tips to yourself. Please share these videos with other people, members of your family, your friends, as this would also be beneficial to them. In the long run, what you want to do is to keep as much money, save as much money as you can, and use the money you have saved to invest on your pathway to being more wealthy, being more healthy, and getting the wisdom you need to win in life. So let us know how you are getting on, and thank you for listening.